Ever since my 5 ways Batman can beat Superman video, I've had many requests to make the counter version, as in 5 ways Superman could beat Batman. When I sat down to think about it though, I very quickly realized that there are many more than 5. Well, there's more than the 50 I ended up with, but still, I haven't got the time or the interest to do a version with 1,000 reasons. Actually, I have both of those things, but I'm still not doing it! It's weird enough that I'm devoting so much time to doing 50. Number 1, fly through him. Number 2, step on his cape so hard that his neck snaps. Number 3, if he's wearing battle armor, just laser vision the mouth hole in his mask. 4, sneeze right in his face. The whole thing it'd just tear right off. 5, reverse time and stop his parents from being murdered. Number 6, reverse time and murder young Bruce Wayne as he's weeping over his dead parents. Number 7, throw the moon into Gotham. Just all of Gotham. That'll probably get him. 8. Wait till he goes for a swim and then freeze breath over the swimming pool. 9. If he has kryptonite, blast it with laser vision and then punch his head off. 10. If he has kryptonite, freeze it in ice, then punch his head off. 11. If Batman hands Superman a lead box, one of the few things that Superman can't see through, he should just not open it. It's probably got kryptonite in it. And then punch his head off. 12. If he doesn't have kryptonite, just punch his head off. 13. If he does have kryptonite, Superman can fly up to the sun and absorb a massive amount of sunlight. That makes him temporarily invulnerable to kryptonite, and then he could just fly back and punch his head off hassle-free. 14. Metallo, Kryptonite Man, and Conduit are all powered by kryptonite, and Superman beats them every time. So he could just do what he did in any of those stories to Batman. 15. Superman could subject Batman to the terrible Batman spin-off series, Birds of Prey. 16. Have that super dog he owns, that we never really see anymore, attack Batman. Batman hates being attacked by dogs. 17. Last time travel one. Go back in time before Batman was conceived and then laser his dad in the balls. 18. Break his neck. Just, flat out. Okay, so Batman's got technology, right? Technology that could help him. Well, so does Superman. And it's space technology. For example, 19. Replica robots. 20. Kryptonian battle armor. 21. Phantom Zone projector. How would Batman get out of the Phantom Zone? Probably some kind of spray, I guess. 22. Batman's stealth is pretty much useless because of Superman's hearing and X-ray vision. So we can rule that one out. And if Superman can't see him, he's probably just behind some lead. So, look for some lead. 23. But sometimes Batman has an invisible to Superman stealth suit. I've bloody seen it. But how can Batman sneak up on Superman when Superman has super smell? What, you think Superman can't smell Batman sweating away in that armor? Gross. 24. Batman's supposed to be always prepared, right? Because he's super smart? Well, heads up, so is Superman. With perfect memory recall and super enhanced processing abilities. Well beyond that of a regular person. Basically, his brain is enhanced the same way the rest of his body is. So even if he did unknowingly walk into a fight with Batman, which he probably wouldn't, he'd be able to think his way out of it. 25. Superman could just super inhale, sucking all the oxygen out of the room Bruce Wayne was in. That cellophane S. I'm sure something could be done with that. 27. Little known fact, Batman is allergic to being beaten to death. 28. Super eating. Superman could just fly in and eat all of Batman's food at every meal until he's dead. 29. Superman could just build a wall around him with his eyes. That's apparently something that Superman can do. 30. Maybe he could split himself into 2 parts and attack Batman with twice the ferocity. Like the time he was Superman Red and Superman Blue. Or like the time he was both Clark Kent and evil Superman. That was weird. 31. Superman can create a miniature version of himself with his exact powers. Batman would be all, what the hell is this? And then Superman would just kill him with lasers or whatever. Wait a minute. If that mini version of Superman has all of Superman's powers, does that mean that it could create a mini Superman? And then that one could create a mini Superman. And then that one... my mind! 32. Get Batman to ponder the implications of Superman creating an infinite number of progressively smaller versions of himself. 33. Superman could fire up the bat signal, and then when Batman turns up, he could just tear one of his legs off. 34. Laser his cape away while he's gliding. 35. Superman could say, hey Batman, I need your help fighting Doomsday, probably my strongest villain. And then Superman could just leave. 36. Left hand karate chop. 37. Right hand karate chop. 38. He could just fill the Batcave with killer bees. I don't know how specifically, but I bet he probably could. 39. Batman nearly shattered his whole hand while punching Superman with a kryptonite ring. So Superman could just let himself be hit, and then eventually Batman would shatter his hand, and he'd never play the piano again, and he'd probably die of sadness or something. I don't know. What am I up to? 39. Oh, God. 40. All right, back on track. Let's say he could steal all of the Bat costumes and replace them with the Adam West version. Good luck intimidating criminals in that. 41. Just stop all the crime in Gotham. Batman would be forced into an early retirement. 42. Stuff a bear. I like this one. Listen. Stuff a bear into the Batmobile. Batman would be like, a bear. And then that bear would kill him. But if Batman beat the bear, Superman could just keep putting bears in every room that he enters. Because you can't fight bears forever. Just ask anyone who's been killed by a bear. 43. One of Superman's lesser-known powers is super ventriloquism. So he could beat Batman at some kind of puppeteering talent show? Look, I'm nearly there. Just stick with me, yeah? 44. Superman could use that memory wiping kiss thing as seen in Superman 2 to wipe Bruce Wayne's memory of how to block a punch. Then he'd just get punched a lot. 45. Now I've mentioned this before, but he could just outlive him. Just fly into space, wait like 80 or 90 years, and then just cruise on back. 46. He could just shake him. Just pick him up and just shake him real hard. 47. He could lend Batman some Superman video games. Superman Returns, Superman 64, Superman Commodore 64. No man can withstand the utter garbage that is Superman in video game form. Except for the Death and Return of Superman. That one is fine. 48. Force Batman into a Who's Got the Most Dead Parents competition. Batman 2, Superman 3. Though to be fair, Man of Steel Costner dad isn't really a loss. Thanks for that one, Daniel. 49. Swap villains. Superman could just line up all of Batman's and just snap all their necks in a row. But how well do you think Batman would go up against the combined strength of Lex Luthor in battle armor, Zod, Brainiac, Bizarro, Parasite, Composite Man, Ultraman, Mr. Mike's terribly. He'd be killed immediately. 50. Finally, this one I'm going to leave up to you, which is kind of a cop-out, I know, but I did 49 of these. Well, really, 48. Because, left-hand karate chop, right-hand karate chop. Come on. That's lazy. So I ask you, if you were Superman, how would you defeat Batman? You can leave your thoughts on that below or via my Twitter and Facebook pages, both ending in Mr. Sunday Movies, if you have anything that you'd like to share. And don't forget, new videos here every Sunday and Thursday. And in the meantime, if you like, why not check out my podcast, The Weekly Planet? It's out every Monday. People seem to like it, and you can find that on comicbookmovie.com, linked below, or on iTunes. Thanks everyone. Take care.